Hello and welcome to the Wisdom Path podcast. I'm Louise, intuitive consultant, modern medicine woman, bringing you the inner truth you can trust. Today's topic is self-sabotage. You have come from a place where you are unable to trust yourself, where you are unable to fathom that you are capable of everything that is being whispered in your ear. Your inner knowing does not extend to placing the value on your own abilities, your own skills, your own gifts and talents in order to fulfill your deepest desires. There is a point at which you believe that you can go no further, you can progress no further. There is nothing more for you to achieve. For in your head, you have limited your potential. This is called forth in the form of self-sabotage. Where you will refuse to believe that there is more. And so you present to yourself a very different picture. A picture where there is less. A picture where there is limitation. Indeed, in the picture you are even going backwards. Backwards into old beliefs, backwards into old myths, backwards into limiting programs. And here you recognize the place where you feel safe. You recognize the place where you feel safe and comfortable. You do not want to step over the line. You do not want to step through the golden gateway. You do not want to believe what you can see in your mind's eye, the multi-dimensional eye that has shown you everything that you are capable of, that has shown you everything that is possible. Instead, you prefer to believe that you are sick, you are ailing, you are incapable, you are stuck, you are stupid, you have nothing, you are nothing. And so the spiral begins. The spiral begins. And the spiral is going down and down and down. Until you truly believe this is who you are. You truly want to stay where it is easy, And so there is this contradiction, because where it is easy, there is pain. Where it is easy, there is suffering. Where it is easy, there is limitation. Where it is easy, you are standing still. You're standing still, afraid to take movement, afraid to take action, afraid to create, in case you create the very thing that proves that you are the one who has the mastery of wisdom, the mastery of your own wisdom, the mastery of creation. Who on earth are you to step into that space? Who on earth are you to believe that what comes through you, what is a part of you, is so powerful, so divinely gifted and guided, that those who would stand before you would have the amazement, the wonder, the honour, the respect, the love, the appreciation of everything that you hold, that you have decided to gift and honour them with. Imagine how that would make others feel. Imagine if you were able to reach out to the very people who need this very thing that you are stopping yourself from attaining and achieving and believing in. And imagine those same people who cannot see it, who cannot hold it in their hands and their hearts, because you do not believe in it enough yourself to allow them to see it. You congratulate yourself. You congratulate yourself on confirming that this isn't for you, that this outpouring of love, of appreciation, of pure divinity that comes from providing the exact solution that someone needs, where you have listened, where you have held, where you have shared and guided, supported and healed. To self-sabotage is to leave those people without. You have never considered it this way. This begins to shift the possibility, to shift the shapes, and to begin to spin the spiral upwards. The spiral of light, of movement, of action and creation, which ascends you out of the self-sabotage, out of the meaningless into the meaningful, out of the fruitless into the fruitfulness. For shared experiences, shared understanding, shared wonderment at the possibility of you, which instills the possibility in them, in the next person, and the next person, and the next person, until you are all gathered. You are all gathered in a field of potential and possibility and prosperity, where no one has to go without. No one has to wander around lost because someone will always catch them by the hand. And you see the two sides of the fence. Those without the fence, those within. And your ability to move through the temporary hardship, the temporary fear, the temporary uncertainty, which allows you to gather people within. Gather people within the fence, on the right side of understanding, of knowing, of believing, of faith, of trust. And that begins with you. Do you choose the easy route of self-sabotage? Are you not curious as to what sits on the other side of that? Imagine that others are, even if you cannot yourself. Imagine that the curiosity of others is what brings you out of this temporary state. So that you can show and demonstrate all that you are, all that you have to give. And the reward, serenity, peace, standing in your power, speaking your truth, and all that you are capable of is brought to you. Thank you for listening. This has been Louise Hallam, the Wisdom Path podcast, bringing you the inner truth you can trust, sending you blessings of love and light.